Hello everyone, welcome back to my unboxing series. It's been a while since I've done another unboxing video on my YouTube channel because recently I got two new packages and they're both Jurassic Park 30th anniversary related products, and here they are. The Jurassic World Hammond Collection Ankylosaurus and the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Geosternbergia. So these products were released for the 30th anniversary of the first Jurassic Park movie and the entire Jurassic Park franchise in general. So let's take a look at the Ankylosaurus first. So it says here, the Ankylosaurus. With an unmistakable armored exterior, the Ankylosaurus is one of the many awe-inspiring dinosaurs that Dr. Alan Grant sees by the riverbank of Isla Sorna. This was a dinosaur that lived during the Cretaceous period, and as one can guess, it was built for defense. The Ankylosaurus was covered with lots of bony plates and osteoderms for protection, as well as a bony club on its tail which it would use as a weapon. The first Ankylosaurus fossil was discovered in 1906 at the Hell Creek Formation in Montana. So let's unbox the Ankylosaurus and release it out of its packaging. Alright, so there's two separate pieces. All you gotta do is connect this tail into the Ankylosaurus until you hear a snap sound, meaning that it's connected. Just like that. And here it is, guys. The Jurassic World Hammond Collection Ankylosaurus. Let's take a look at this Ankylosaurus figure and see what I think about it. As you can see, the legs do some good articulation. You can just turn this part of its leg, sideways, I guess. Same thing goes for the other legs as well. The material they use is actually quite okay. I like it. It's got those little spikes and this little scale detailing on the back here. This dinosaur is really covered in armor and built for defense. I also like the detailing on the club here. And speaking of which, the tail does really good articulation. You can just make it swing. It curves pretty well as well. The head also rotates. And the jaw, it's pretty small. It's pretty hard to open. It opens like this. The jaw is a little bit too small, but okay. Kind of like the Parasaurolophus I just unboxed like earlier this year. It's underneath there. You can see it's code numbered right there. And on this foot here has the Jurassic Park logo. I do like the coloring as well. It looks really cool. So yeah, this Ankylosaurus model is really good. I don't see any problems with this model, to be honest, because this model is actually pretty good. So yeah, I give this model, the Ankylosaurus, like a 10 out of 10 points. It looks highly detailed. While it may not be the most accurate Ankylosaurus depiction in terms of science, I still like this model nonetheless. I'm glad I have this in my collection. Now let's take a look at Geosternbergia. While the Ankylosaurus is from the Jurassic Park 3, this one is from the Lost World Jurassic Park. It says, while the Pteranodon may rule the skies of Isla Sorna, the Geosternbergia makes a memorable pre-production appearance and displays an impressive wingspan with a longer neck, beak, and head crest. And of course, it shows you what the action figure looks like. Now time for another history lesson. Geosternbergia, or Pteranodon Sternbergi, is a large pterosaur that was first discovered in 1952 in the Niobrara Formation and then named in 1966 as a second species of the Pteranodon genus. But some scientists think that Geosternbergia deserves to be its own genus. It was named after George F. Sternbergi, the paleontologist who first found its fossils. With a wingspan of up to 6 meters long, this flying reptile lived between 88 million to 85 million years ago during the late Cretaceous. What's interesting about this model is that it's based on a concept creature that was originally planned for the Lost World, only for it to be replaced by Pteranodon longiceps. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get this pterosaur out of its packaging. And here it is, guys. The Jurassic World Hammond Collection Geosternbergia. Say, this is probably one of the best figures I currently own in my Jurassic World figures collection. I mean, just look at this thing. It looks magnificent. I mean, just look at the wings. They're made of like some sort of leathery kind of material. I don't know what it's called, but you get the picture. I think you can also bend them, so yeah, there's articulation. You can also bend them. I think you can to make it look like it's walking or something. Yes, it is bendable. Yeah, it is bendable. So you can make the Pteranodon bend like, you can make the Pteranodon look like it's actually like a walking posture. I actually like the material they use for this kind of thing. Makes it look really interesting. But I want to break it. I don't want to break it or anything. Kind of stupid I did, but I do like the material they use. The legs are also pretty articulated, as you can see here. You can move these feet and make it look like it's walking on the ground. Because, obviously pterosaurs don't have to be always flying. They have to stay on the land for some time, where they walk like this. Oh, and also has this Jurassic Park logo, if you can look closely at the wing. As well as some licensing info, if you can look closely. In addition, I like how these claws can rotate as well. The claws themselves look really detailed and look really neat, in my opinion. I also like the head crest. Oh, and to those who say that the pterosaurs featured at the end of the Lost World Jurassic Park are Geosternbergia, for me, they're more like Pteranodon because of the shape of the head crest, which is like more pointy when compared to the Geosternbergia. Yes, you can also turn the neck up and maybe rotate it. You can rotate the head, and you can just open the jaw like that. I think this figure is really, really cool when it comes to articulation, because you could just make it like sit on the ground with these wings positioned like this, or you could just make the wings outstretched like this so it looks like it's flying. I especially like the wiring inside these, the wings, so that they can be bent easily. I don't know what kind of material they use inside, whether it's like some sort of wire or something, but you get my point here. And not to mention those amazing details on the wings right there. I also noticed these little holes between the arm and the wings. If you can look closely, you can see these holes. Okay, so one thing that really triggers me is when people say, "A pterodactyl is a dinosaur." Now, that's a pretty common misconception, but in all seriousness, no, that's not how it works. Pterodactyls or pterosaurs are flying reptiles, not dinosaurs. Yes, it's true that they lived at the same time as dinosaurs, as well as the fact that they're both closely related. But the thing is, when you say pterosaurs are flying dinosaurs, that automatically means you're calling them birds scientifically. And birds are dinosaurs, actual living ones. Look, I get that both animals have wings, but the thing is, pterosaur wings are not feathered. And their wing bones are attached to a fourth finger rather than the first three fingers like with birds. So get that in your head. Pterosaurs and pterodactyls are not dinosaurs. They are flying reptiles. So, what do I think of Geosternbergia? Honestly, I think it's a really, really nice model. It's really, really articulated. It's got those nice bendable wings with amazing details on it. And not to mention those details on the head, especially the eyes, the beak, and the crest, which looks really, really splendid. And everything else is just great. So overall, I might give this toy a 10 out of 10 points. Alright guys, so that was my double review on the Hammond Collection, Ankylosaurus and Geosternbergia. And hopefully I'll do more unboxing videos in the future, if I can get new products that is. But we'll have to wait and see what happens in the future. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. This is ZESG54 signing off and saying thanks for watching. This has been a production of